Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel, Guidance from Divine. And today we are going to receive messages from your future self. So it's a pick a card reading for 3 piles. And what does your future self wants to tell you, wants you to know? We have pile 2. And for pile 3, please. Okay, I'm feeling this card. Right. So let's have a look at pile 1's card. It is the Mountain, number 33. Then we have pile 2 with number 20, the Pilgrim. And with pile 3, we have number 34, the River. So you can sit with the cards, you can meditate with the cards to pick up the energy of what is your pile, what is your message from your future self. You can also look at the timestamps, and there is a lot of presence of rainbows and light in today's reading, even in the cards. So let's see what are the messages coming from your future self. Pick a pile and I'll see you in your reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 1. If you picked this card, number 33, then this is your reading with Mountain. And this is about messages from your from your future self, what your future self wants you to know. So I'm hearing you can do this. Maybe you are in a life situation where you are feeling this need of motivation, like I don't know how to do this, like climbing a mountain as if. But I feel this is your future self showing itself that yes, we did it. You will be able to do it. I'm here. And there is something about efforts as well, that some effort, not only with motivation, some effort is also keep putting those efforts. So let us tap into some of this energy. So I have not picked up the decks today. They are saying it'll like to be guided along the journey, along the reading. So let us see what your future self is trying to tell you. Okay, let's see it first. It is home, number 27. And it came upside down. So I feel, it looks like exactly where we're talking about your future self is. So you are home in future. The place where you have been wanting to reach, you have reached home. And with a lot of wisdom with this owl and a lot of help and support. And also I'm picking that some of you are feeling that you don't know what is the next step, what is the next door that you need to take is going to open for you. And with number 27, with number 9, I feel that you're getting very close to it. And there's also a hidden door. So maybe with this wisdom of the owl, considering the time, the compass, the direction, welcome, life, some positivity, I feel you will be shown this door. You will know what is next. Yeah, you will be shown the way. So let us see if anything else your future self wants to let you know, discuss more about the situation where you are finding yourself. Thank you. So we have storm fields with again number 9 here. So I hear it leads to home, but in this meandering pathway, in this road which you have to take, you might have some of these storms. So your future self is not your future self is being very honest that yes, we will face some storms, but still, let's do it. It is the way to home. We have to take this journey. We have to stay motivated and we have to put in the efforts. So, yeah, and at the bottom they're saying, look at the number 33, peaks of joy. So there is not only storms, but I feel joy as well. I feel I should keep this card here. So let's just see then what is the next set of cards your future self is showing. Okay, so I'm picking some forest energy. So I have taken this sacred forest deck and also the elementals at present, feel their presence. So Enchanted Fern Grotto Refuge is number 16. And in the bubble they're holding for you, your future self, is a unicorn, is it? It is a horse, but it can be a unicorn. Yeah. So some guidance, some support from your spirit team is important for you to acknowledge. Like to have that spiritual approach to the situation is something which they're showing, and will bring more light into the situation. Yeah. So I feel you're going in the right direction, but the advice here is to be a bit more to find that motivation to keep with that effort. There is some connection with your spirit team. Maybe a unicorn you have. So okay, so let's connect with the unicorn and let's see what your future self is trying to bring forward through the energy of unicorn. For pile 1, please. Oh, thank you. We have 2. The first is listen to your heart. I feel it is resonating, yes, with the motivation and with the efforts. Awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. Yes. So this is some spiritual aspect in your reading here, that some psychic abilities, and especially to find your way in the storm, these psychic abilities are crucial, are important. And Spirit is showing you that you have done this. That's why your future self is bringing this message. So it is not that future self is telling you and then you will take it. You have actually taken it in the past of this future self, in your here and now, and that is why you have reached here. So this is something you have to do with the psychic abilities in your timeline. And stand in your power, number 14. Be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. So the motivation and the clarity, the efforts, it's also coming to this positivity, to stay positive. And I feel that many of you are going to feel very positive once you start connecting with your spirit, because you will be listening to your heart more. You will be in a more connected space. And this Peaks of Joy is speaking about that. When you are standing in your power, you are at the peaks of joy. You are taking that leap of faith towards the transformation of this becoming a butterfly. So I feel you're very close with the number 9, and 27 also 9. And with 7, it is the balance, and 14 is 5 is the change. Then master number 33 is anyway here. This is also 33, I've just noticed. So you should look into 33. What does it mean? And because you have this synchronicity, let us tap into the deck of angels with synchronistic repeated numbers deck to see if we can have a message for you here. Pile 1. for pile 1. Can we receive the message from the future self, please, or the angels and the spirit team present here, please? Thank you. So you have 2112. It's up to you. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. So your spirit is coming, your guides, your unicorns, your fairies, everyone is here saying that it's up to you if you want to connect, yeah? But we are here. And you are being watched, you are protected. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So yes, this is what we know from your future self, that this dream is coming true. You are reaching this home, that this definition that you have of this timeline which you're working on. But there is this connection of with spirit guides is coming very strongly for you, pile 1, that if you are not aware of these workings, then please find some more information about how to connect with your guides and how to receive your signs and guidance from them. And 2112 is a number you might be seeing a lot as in different times of day. I'm just looking at the piles and I'm trying to pick up the energy of which pile your future self is taking me to. So we are at Earth Magic. Let us connect with the future self of pile 1. See what is the message from pile 1's future self to the present self of pile 1. Thank you. Talk about spirituality, yeah? Ancient healing wisdom shaman. I will blurt out the truth now. I really feel that this is the pile of energy workers again. I really feel that this is your future self has become very spiritual, and this is where they feel their home is. For many of you, you are shamans from past life, you're shamans in this life, your future self has started the shamanism, has become a shaman, and you are holding this ancient healing wisdom which is now coming on surface with this connection of spirit guides, especially that many past life guides are coming forward. They think you're ready to accept this truth, to see yourself and access this healing wisdom in you, but you have a higher purpose in this life, and your future self is showing you a glimpse into that future self of this healing work, of this connection with spirit. I was not saying it very clearly, but now I think the cat is out of the bag. So let us then tap into the shaman deck and let's see what the future shaman is trying to show our present. The smoky mirror. Number 4711, you are on a journey to enlightenment. That is the mountain you're climbing, my dear pal 1. This is the self-inquiry. This is the inner work you're doing. That is where your home is. And if you are not doing meditation, you should include it in your practice. This message has been coming again and again in many different of my readings. So I feel meditation is something that you should look into. And let us then tap into a bit of your Akash. I feel that because I do a lot of these Akash readings, I feel that something is definitely coming to show you, not only from your future, but from your ancient wisdom as well. And you are an initiate of Count Saint Germain. I knew it. So much of strong spiritual energy present in you, pile 1. So like I say for myself, I've said it before on my channel as well, that I have been in past lives and I'm still an initiate of Saint Germain. I work with this wallet flame, and many energy workers who resonate with this, they know that even the flame has evolved with their consciousness evolving. So if you have been working with the Violet flame, very good. But to clear the smoky mirror, violet flame has come forward. Ascended Master Saint Germain has come forward. And in your Akash, this connection with your spiritual, with your energy worker has been shown, that you are an initiate of an ascended master in your past life. So yes, if it is coming for first time, please take it as it resonates, my friend, because with personal experience, I can share that yes, it comes as a very hazy information, just like this smoky mirror you have. That yeah, I don't know what to make of it. What was she saying? What does it mean? I have been there, and this is a very normal uh, part of moving ahead in a journey. So that right time will come for you, but that awareness has been brought to you. This information has come to you in this reading. So let me pick up another deck for you. And I feel that we are moving into dragon energy. A message I feel your future self is wanting you to connect with not only with unicorns and fairies and these elementals, but also with dragons. And I have a reading. Is it, I have to check my calendar because sometimes I have not, in future, they're showing me that I have to do it. So in future, there will be a reading coming in for dragons to connect with them. And you will have a message there, my dear Palwan. So please remember to see that reading whenever it is out in your divine timing. But your, for now, future self is connecting you with a dragon energy to explore till then in for future in understanding the dragons in the dragon realm. So you have the royal blue and gold dragon, and this is your dragon of Archangel Michael. Yeah, this is Archangel Michael's dragon. He works with him, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom, awaken to your own majesty, wear your cloak of power with pride. So this is not only the wisdom, the ancient wisdom that we have seen here, but also this sword, this spiritual warrior. And this is your dragon. So you probably are also working with Archangel Michael in past lives. Very strong energy here. And a lot of energy work you have done, a lot of ancient wisdom you have. And that is why you are at a state where you are ready to move towards this enlightenment energy. Beautiful. I know it might be very new to many of you here, but for most of you, I feel not. You know what I'm talking about. And it is a beautiful confirmation. That's all how you are seeing it as, because that is how it feels in your heart. So you're not only in touch with your future here, but you're also in touch with your past. How beautiful. So I've just released a past, present, future reading. If you feel, you can go and have a look at that as well. So I feel we have one more message coming from your future self. Let us receive that final message. Thank you. Very gentle energy. So we have challenge, lightning, fulgurite, number 5. So and it's again number 5. So again, the one message is to use, connect with Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, your spirit team, to face your challenges, to build that strength, that receive that guidance and the dragons as well, and accessing that ancient wisdom that you have. But here they're showing me that don't go in refuge, is what they're saying. Don't go in refuge. Try to bring more balance into the situation if you are in a challenging situation. But they're also saying that with every challenge, you will always land in the corner. You will find this space Yeah, it's very strong energy of challenge here, definitely. But I feel that you are at that level, my dear Palwan, that where you are going through these strong changes. And that is why you're feeling this challenge in your timeline. But there's so much light and so much of wisdom and so much of help and strong guidance and presence here all along your, not even this timeline, but past timelines as well, past lives as well. So beautiful reading, Palwan. I feel that the main message from your future self is to really wake up and realize and make these connections and moving in that direction where you are in this, moving into this enlightened place. Beautiful. I really don't have anything else to add right now with this. So good luck with connecting with your guides and a very spiritual reading, Palwan. And if something resonated, you can please give me a like, share, subscribe, and I would know that with your comment, I would know, like you can leave 2112 and I would know that you were here, or number 33 also, like with your reading. So I would love to connect with you, and please leave an energetic imprint on the channel. It helps connect with rest of the collective. It helps them to receive the messages as well. So anything you do on the channel is progressive for others to come together. Thank you so much. And I will see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Paltu. If you chose this card of Pilgrim, then this is your reading. It's a number 20. And with the energy of Pilgrim, so this is a message from your future self. And the energy of Pilgrim that I'm picking here is the energy of you longing something, just like the pilgrim who longs for the connection with the divine. And in that, the need to travel to the pilgrimage, to the holy sites, and where they can connect with the divine. So there is some longing, but a longing of something higher in vibration, not something very in a 3D way. Longing, like not a desire only, but a very high desire. And your future self is showing that this longing you will find, you will fulfill this longing. Okay, so let's see, let's look more into what is coming through. So we have rainbows in your reading, a lot of light present. So we take it as a blessing from your spirit, from your future self. You are in a blessed space. I feel to take this completely different deck because I'm not prepared by spirit to choose the decks beforehand like I do for some of the readings. This time they're just telling me pick what we tell you. So I'm just going to pick a card for you from this deck. Can you please show the future self of Paltu? Yeah, they're showing 2 tens, like 2 completions, 2 cycles of completion coming in your future. Okay, so let's tap into that as well. Thank you. Yeah, you have all the different ways to reach here, but you are reaching here in this completion. There's options, time travel, quantum, freedom to choose. I feel one cycle has to do with some kind of making this choice, having this decision to choose. As a very strength card, they're showing me. Okay, and they're asking me one more from this. All right, from the future self of pile 2, please. Can we receive the second message? Thank you. So you have the field of potentiality. Ask and it is given. Number 37, which is a 10. Right. So this is a very, very powerful card. I feel here. Both the cards, they have a lot of strong presence of your future self here. I feel this is how the future self is showing himself to you. How I am right now in future with this unlocked potential of mine. Wow. And also with this choice that you have to make, this ask and it is given is also coming that it is not always that we have to pick something. All we have to do is that we have to open ourselves to receive. And what is our vibration? It's matching. And out of that, that comes in our field. That is how it's showing that we are not in the go and grab. I think that is the longing also, which is showing the higher octave, that higher energy that we're picking in with this, this beautiful light in your reading, that you are developing a new understanding of manifesting your reality, understanding desires, why you're desiring them is what you are more interested in knowing. And also just opening yourself to receive what matches your vibration is like an acceptance or surrender state that your future self finds and is showing you. You're very calm and serene and very balanced, like this again 10, this completion energy, very, very grounded. And with this, like this new growth over ancient wisdom, over a pyramid, which is this ancient energy coming. Yeah, and also being watched over is also here. So in connection with your guidance, very aligned with soul purpose is what I hear, because as a pilgrim, then very connected and aligned with the divine, and growing this new life out of that ancient wisdom, the soul wisdom that you already have, accessing that. Yeah, accessing that is one of the paths. And one of the paths that is shown is to just open yourself to the vibration where you are. And that is how you manifest. How beautiful. Very wise energy of your future self. I have to say, pile too, very wise, very lot of wisdom in your pile. So let us now connect with, I feel this deck, work with your light, work your light in this one. Let us see what pile two's future self has a message from the future. What do they need to know? Where are they going as well? Okay. So you are birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, exactly the energy that we just picked on of manifesting a higher reality for yourself with these higher perspectives, with connection with your divine, and very much a clear understanding on the desires and the 3D workings. So really like, just here, you're also connected in just the same way. So this is also like connected with spirit. So very strong connection with your light and your divine you have in your future as a message from your future self. I'm just looking which pile they want me to. Suddenly it has become a little bit of a star energy. Let us see what we are like. Let's see what you're receiving, because I'm picking you are receiving and will be receiving a lot of these light codes, the way you are shown connected here as light language, light codes. So see what is coming your way, if we can, some of more information from your future self, please. And the spirit team of Pile 2 as well. This is just popping out. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. You should look into your astrological chart as well, I feel. So these are not zodiac symbols. These are some light language symbols here. But I feel that you should look at your astrological chart as well. And let's pick up on some of the energies right now while we're doing it. And we'll come back to this deck. I'll keep it here because it needs to bring more messages. So some astrological information that the future self is wanting to bring forward for Pile 2, please. Thank you. So we have the second house of physical security, possessions, material value, and self-worth. And this is exactly what we picked up, that you are around desire, around manifesting your 3D world. There is a higher perspective. There is a different view of where you are, what's your vibration, what you're attracting, and not going to get a choice, but the choice has to come to you because you are just expanding. You're very relaxed. It's a different way of living. It's a different way of manifesting, which is coming through your second house. I feel there's one more message your future self is bringing for this specific. Thank you. So it is your feminine, the yin. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So your feminine is on the rise here. It is you coming more in touch with your feminine in your future. That is what your future self is talking about. Those higher perspectives, that groundedness, and the expansion. It's all very much to do with your healing your feminine in this future journey. And that is why this remembering home. So home was in part 1 as well, Pile 1. And if it resonates, then you can go and check. If you're coming from there, then you exactly know, Pile 1, what I'm talking about. So let's continue with this deck again to see what else we can know. Again, a very spiritual reading, Pile 2. So third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. So a lot of your this perspective change is coming through, and in your future through your third eye expansion. So you need to work on your third eye, is what your future self is showing you, because you have expanded your third eye. Like here also there is, in the center of the card, there is an eye. And also we have this mountain, so you can again feel like Pile 1, but yes, it's up to you, your calling. So being in connection with your calling, being in connection with your visions and your dreams also, I'm picking. For some of you, it's the dreams which is coming. Yeah, and at the bottom we have the crown chakra. And here we have this crown in connection when you're receiving. You know, when we're talking about receiving light codes and information. So let us look at crown chakra as well. It's also at work, doing work, divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. How beautiful. So much light. So 2 chakras your future self has brought information on about your third eye and your crown chakra upgrade. So you need to work on that in progressing towards this future that your future self is showing. And there was one more energy I was picking on. What was that, Spirit? I was picking on, but that has completely gone out of my awareness for now. So let us see what else. Let's focus on what Spirit is showing us. Feminine, right? So let us look at some of the information about the feminine. So let us connect with the future self of Pile 2. We have Court the Divine Feminine, number 35. So a beautiful confirmation that your feminine is on the way of healing and rising. And this color combination here is just this purple of third eye is following you the whole reading, I feel. And let us now move to another deck. Let's access this deck. It seems I can see what's coming from future self of pile 2. Thank you. So it is here and now. So this future, this here and now landing on future, like past and future. So it's saying this future is for yours to have now. Number 32. And we'll keep it with this. And the other card is again yin. So very strong presence of feminine in your energy, pile 2. And you have really worked on your feminine ascension, feminine healing in your future. And that is why this such an evolved and wise perspective on desire, longing, and connecting with, in connection with your divine is also here. Very beautiful. You're showing me a very specific deck. Let me, there it is. So it's this deck. I'm still waiting for Spirit to remind me what it was before they were showing me. But let us now ask for what does the present here and now self of pile 2 needs to know from the future self. Thank you. The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So I feel for some of you, my dear pile 2, you are moving into a space of very literally how it is shown here in the Hindu pilgrimage as the bhakti yoga, like so it is a way of connecting with your divine, evolving yourself in a very devotion towards the divine, like the ISKCON in the Hare Rama Hare Krishna, they are in the Bhakti Yoga. And just remembering, praying to the divine. So for some of you, this is coming in the future, but this is very specific for some of you here, but not only necessarily in the way it is defined by the Hindu culture, but also for the whole collective, this devotion energy, this longing towards this connection with your divine is definitely present here. And this is on your feminine. So feminine is not gender, it's not a male or a female thing. It is, everyone is feminine and masculine. So this is your feminine side, which is building this connection, longing this connection with your divine. And this is what is coming in the future. And this is again this very feminine energy, and along with the crown and third eye, with the connection to open and expand, it's also the heart space where your future self is residing actually right now, that you have moved into your feminine, into your that balanced heart space. And in your here and now, the background is all green as well. So it is pointing us to this heart space with your feminine and in connection with the divine. So beautiful reading, pile 2. Very, and I'm feeling so calm and so relaxed as well when you're reading. Like I couldn't remember one deck they were telling me, and I'm fine with it. Yeah, if I can't remember it, it's fine. I don't have to force it. So this is something which is coming for you from your future self, pile 2. Like as we said, 2 cycles of completion. So definitely these cycles of completion are also not that far away. You can have them in your here and now as well. It is again showing that infinite path, many choices, but it is another choice to be here and now, to be in that heart space. There is no dependency on time here. You can time travel, you can quantum, you're free to choose. So beautiful message, pile 2. If something resonated, you can please give me a like, share, or subscribe, and you can comment as well. We can connect. If nothing you feel like sharing, you can just write. You can give me a moon, a crescent moon, and I will know that pile 2 was here and resonated with the reading. And I will see you in one of your another readings. And good luck on your journey. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile 3. If you chose this card, River 34, then this is your reading. And this is a reading about receiving messages from your future self. So we have a horse as well here. And I feel that this message is about you making progress as a message from your future self. And just like a river, when you are swimming in a river, you can go larger distances if you swim with the flow. Surrender to where the river wants to take you is the message. To cover this distance of transformation, and don't resist the divine intervention is also I'm hearing for some of you. And just like this horse is coming out, so it's like the horses run on land, but here I see that they are progressing faster speeds because they are in alignment with where the journey is taking them. They're not resisting it, and they are coming out of it as a very strong, powerful warrior, I hear. Okay, so let us see what else we can receive for pile 3. And I am picking the cards as spirit, your future self, is showing me, because they didn't make me prepare for this. So let us see what kind of message pile 3's future self is bringing for you to know in your here and now. Thank you. So we have a message of self-love with number 41. Okay. So remember the surrendering which we're talking about in the river. So it has to do something with don't give yourself the wrong feedback, I'm hearing. Yeah, around self-love with the life situation, with what's happening. So there is this change in some acceptance of things around self-love. So let me pick up a pile here I have of surrender to tap into the surrender energies. So that's this deck. All right. So let us see what is this energy around self-love your future self is talking about. Because I'm just seeing you floating in a river and taken forward. You're not even moving a muscle. Like, is this something, that kind of an approach of surrender they're showing me? Okay, so we have surrender frustration. Okay, so this again, trying to swim against the wave is bringing this frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So I feel that the message is exactly what the card is saying here with the frustration, that you are trying, I feel there is control as well, trying to control a situation which is not taking you any ahead. And that is why this different perspective, like the horse is upside down, and this is also not looking like a river in itself. So there is something in your reality, in your presence right now, in your here and now right now, that you're not able to see it as you should be seeing it. And there is some root of it in self-love as well. So let us try and see how this frustration is connecting with this control and self-love. If Spirit can show some more wisdom about it and your future self about it. So we have between worlds, number 3. Very, very full of sense. That not able to make sense of where you're going is what is bringing this frustration, and this frustration is bringing this urge, this need to control. And I feel that you have been going through lessons and situations which are mainly around your self-love and self-worth as well, I hear for some of you. But you are in this place in your healing right now, which you have moved into your future self. But the guidance here is that you have left something as your past in your transformation, in your lessons for self-love, but you still can't see where you are. What is next? So it is that in-between feeling of a change coming, a transformation coming. So as a collective, I do feel that so many of us are in very similar energies, that we have let go a lot of that was not ours, that we did not want. And as a transformation, as raising our vibration, we have done so much work on ourselves, but still that manifestation of the fruits of the labor are still where we are as a feedback. It still has to manifest. So like for me as well, I can see that I'm working in this channel when I had no plans of doing it at all at that point when I started it. I just followed the guidance, and I'm still just letting these messages outside and connecting, because I'm in this in between state with my own this work with the channel, but I'm still doing it, still surrendering to the guidance and just following and doing it and doing it and doing it. And the collective will come together and we will be in touch with each other. So this is this lack of visibility sometimes takes us over when we do not have a lot of trust in the process. And for you, my dear pile 3, this trusting the process is, this transformation is happening around self-love. So there may be a lack of visibility which your future self is bringing, that just allow this frustration, and this is also very emotional. That's why the river, the water element is here as well. That there is a lot of this frustration, because emotionally you are feeling that you have no choice and you don't know where you're going, what is going to happen. So let us tap and let us go a little higher in our accessing guidance. Like this is a shaman deck. Let us see. Okay. Yeah, you are going through a rebirth energy, which is very true when you are working on something like self-love, a very deep core part of you. So there is something in your rebirth energies with number 21, spring and shivling. So Lord Shiva is coming as well. And I feel that little gate at the background. I feel that it's reminding me of a card which shows this is a gate at your throat chakra. And the energy is the gates open and the waterfall comes out. So that card is the other side of this picture. So I feel that other side is where your future self is. When that waterfall, that river has reached that point and crossed that bridge, that energy became a waterfall, let everything out, release that lesson, integrated in self-love, and this is where you are. So that between world is coming to more clarity and more stability. So I feel that this is the rebirth energy, which is so much in alignment here. You can be connecting to Lord Shiva energy or divine masculine energy in some way or form with this healing. And for some of you, there is this message that sometimes you are not letting go of your divine masculine to be more in surrender state. So maybe there is an imbalance in your solar plexus as well for some of you, that it could be leading you into that energy. So you can use some grounding, and you can connect with Shiva energy, the divine masculine energy, to bring some balance into your masculine. And with here, the throat chakra that I saw in another card of the other side of this picture. I feel that is what is happening eventually in your throat chakra. There is some work in your throat chakra, in your emotional body, maybe with feminine or masculine is coming as both for many of you. But yes, in throat chakra, something is being achieved in your emotional body. And we have teacher with number 30. So some ancestral energy is present with you, which are trying to connect you, help you move forward in this self-love and showing that you're loved. And as a teacher, also they're connecting. And some guides, again, it's a repeat message for this reading that I have to share, that there are some guides in need that you need to work with, connect with. But you are very psychic already. I feel that you are aware of some connections. And the moment I said the divine masculine, you just know. For some of you, I just know that you know it. What am I talking about and what needs to be done? So you're very clear in your understanding of what your future self is talking about. You're just not very clear in where you find yourself right now because of this frustration energy, because it is such a deep work which you're doing, but it is coming to a completion, is what your future self is saying. So I'm shown some messages around your dream. They're showing that connect with the dreams. So maybe you are receiving some messages, some connections with your spirit guides in your dream, but you are not able to remember them or interpret them. So let us see if we can receive something from your future self regarding the dreams. Maybe your future self is connecting with you through your dreams. Let's see anything we can receive. Thank you. So we have this manifest. So for some of you, very specifically, they are asking me to share the name Neville Goddard. So he is a teacher in manifestation in early 1900s. He was, I think, mid 1900s. He was there. So he has written books about manifestation. And one of the key things is to access your subconscious, because your subconscious is the manifester, and going to sleep with what you want tomorrow is a tool. So looking at into this is one of the message for you. With Neville Goddard is his name. Very famous name. You will just type in Google and you'll know. But important teachings, you have to really understand and read some of his books, or maybe do some meditations available around. Neville Goddard will help you with your manifestations. And a barrier. And again, we have a river. So yes, this is this emotional barrier, I hear, but leading to this transformation with these butterflies. So on the journey of this, you being taken in this surrender state, there is an importance of moon, and some frustration can be around your home life coming during this way, is a prediction your future self is showing. But with the moon energy, I'm picking that moon is an energy that you should connect with, and it'll help you with your transformation, with your self-love. And whatever you are listening, hearing from your home and your family and that kind of a setup around self-love, don't believe it to be true. It's not true. That is something very specifically for someone. I felt someone needed to hear that is coming. So asking to go again at this deck. Okay, so let's see from future self of pile 3. What is the message? We have grounding. Yeah, so this is, you are in need of grounding with that home thing we just said. They're saying that around home life, if there is any disruption or frustration, you should ground your energies more. Right. So they are asking me to pick this deck now. Right, let's see. Connecting with the future self of pile 3. We have 2. So it is body and soul, number 5. So you will be going through with these changes the number 5, this lessons of self-love, not only with your body and not only with your soul, but with your body as well. So there is some message of taking care of yourself during this process and not taking things to your heart is again, which is coming again. And the other card we have is Earth Magic. Again, I feel grounding is something which they're emphasizing. But I feel that you have a message from a deck with the name Earth Magic that I have. So let us see what the message from future self is coming with this deck. Grounding is emphasized. And we have this card, Cave Sanctuary. So there is this ancestral presence suddenly, like, you know, this caveman is drawing. So I suddenly saw a visual of a recent documentary which is on Netflix. I think season 2 has come out. Ancient Apocalypse. And it is Graham Hancock, I think is his name. Graham something, yeah. So I feel that you should look at it if you have the time, because it's 2 seasons. But yes, have a look which one is calling. But I would suggest see it in sequence, because I found it very interesting and I've recently seen it as well, because when I'm releasing this video, the season 2 has just come out and I was looking forward to see it. So maybe you have been wanting to see it, you didn't. It's a reminder for you. For some of you, it is important to access something with this documentary ancestrally. And some of you have this interest in human evolution and history, so you will find some new perspectives there, because some of his information that he's sharing is so right there. You just can't deny it. It is very difficult to not agree with so many things he shows there. And I feel ancestors are also reaching out to you. So there is some change will come after watching this documentary, I feel, which your future self of some of you is clearly showing. That watch that and then you'll see. And for others, this sanctuary cave is bringing that, you know, going quite silent, doing meditations, taking care of your body is something which is important for your self-love here right now. Show yourself in different ways. Be in that sanctuary where you are taking care of yourself. Yeah, and connecting with moon, doing some moon rituals that you can find online. They're beautiful, beautiful souls sharing these kind of informations can be helpful for you. And I'm asking one last card, Spirit, that you want to share. So there is this message coming from future self to you. Okay. Pile 3, it's future self's message. Thank you very much. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So this is definitely the barrier energy, because it landed here as well, that this is some guidance from your future self, that this surrendering, this frustration, you can still have this spontaneity, but the spontaneity is that surrender state where the river wants to lead you, wants to take you. That is the spontaneity, just allowing that to happen and not wanting to control with it mind. And also with spontaneity, they're showing that, you know, they were just saying about the home situation as well, that don't give enough that attention to it. So just shrugging it off with spontaneity also is there, showing it's a way of self-love, that you know in your heart that this is not true. You know this is not you. So you don't have to accept someone else's reality for your own, is what they're saying, is also an act of self-love. So a lot of heart space and loving energy and self-love. So you are going through a lesson in self-love, my dear pile 3, and this is what your future self's guidance has been for your reading. So thank you so much for being a part of this reading. And if you liked something, you resonated with something, you can give me a like, share, or subscribe to my channel. And I would also love to connect with you. Hear something in your comment. If you don't want to share something, then you can just you can leave a horse, and I will know that pile 3 was here for the reading. So thank you so much, pile 3. I'll see you in another of your readings. Until then, take care. Good luck. See you again. Bye-bye.